back to a new weekly vlog, coming to you on a glorious Wednesday. As you can see, the sun is coming in and out, and I really pray it's gonna stay out for the most of the day. I actually have a really lovely day, and I started off very productive with my Pilates class, which I feel like I'm in my Pilates ballet era. I'm just absolutely adoring it. And then I have filmed a couple of videos, one being with a tanning company, and you wouldn't think I would be currently baking in tan, as I'm literally wearing a crisp white shirt and shorts, but I am, because it is that incredible and I am completely obsessed with it. I actually think I'm going to talk to you through my 3 favourite kind of like hero products when it comes to getting that glowing skin. So first up, I am actually going to talk about the tan I am using at the moment, and I am working with them over on Instagram. However, I'm not being paid to say this on here. I am just actually a massive fan. I have actually been a massive fan of Skinny Tan since I was at university with my girls. It was the brand we all swore by. This is their new one, and this was inspired by their best-selling formula. This is the Skinny Tan Tan and Tone, and basically it's an incredible lightweight dry oil, and it is sensational, and it's one of those products you can just instantly put on, leave for maybe like, I would say 5 minutes just to really let it dry, and then you can literally put your clothes on and go out the door. It's so beautiful. It doesn't smell either. I've got it in the medium. It's super also like nourishing and hydrating. I instantly feel like I've really hydrated my body with this. It's got really incredible ingredients in there like coconut oil, blackberry. It's just so divine. I really like this. And like I said, I'm in white, and it's just a really lovely non-transferable formula, streak free as well. You can get this really lovely, what I love about this as well, with Skinny Tan, they do have these really incredible tools, so they're really good for buffing around your fingers and your hands and your feet, just to make sure you have like an even tan. However, the Skinny Tan Tannin Oil is designed to be streak free, and it lasts for up to 2 weeks, which I think is incredible. And I also actually don't see when it kind of fades. I think that's really lovely as well. It's just a really lovely blendable formula, and also as well it's just the perfect like top up for that summer kissed skin that you already have. So like I said, the Skinny Tan and Oil is quite an instant gradual product. However, these are my instant quick, kind of like my skin makeup swear by products. These 2 must be my 2 favorite products for June, July and August, like summer. These are incredible. So let's start off with the By Terry Tea to Tan Face and Body. This is, no joke, incredible. And actually more of By Terry products recently, and I have been adoring them. I feel like the products are just so beautiful on the skin. They smell incredible. They just feel incredible as well. And this was the first one I was introduced to. And it's basically like I said, it's kind of like a quick tan for your body when you want that kind of like instant glow. I love to use this when I haven't tanned, or it looks like my tan needs a top up, or I need just like a little bit more. If I'm wearing maybe some shorts or my arms are out, it's just really nice to quickly put this over my arms, and it gives it that instant gorgeous tan. So what you do is you spray it over your arms or your legs, wherever you want it, and then you just blend it in with this brush which comes with it. This has definitely seen better days. I've literally worn this, used this so much for this and my Nux product. But yeah, incredible, and it's just a really easy quick tan, and it washes off as well, so it's amazing. So the next product that I have been loving is the Nux. This is the multi-purpose dry oil, and it says it's for face, body and hair, but as you can see, it's quite like a gold shimmery product. So I don't know, I haven't actually tried it on the face, but I definitely wouldn't try it on the hair. However, I do have the multi-purpose dry oil in the floral, and it's a bit more of just like a dry or body oil, and I can imagine that on holiday, being in your hair or on your face would be incredible because it's so nourishing. Nux is known for their really super natural ingredients. This is 100% botanical oils, which is just incredible. And then yeah, as you can see, it's got this really gorgeous gold in it, which is just divine. And I just apply this on my chest, on my legs, and I am literally a golden goddess. honest, I actually feel sensational when I wear this. So yeah, love these products. I will leave these down below, but those are my like free go-to products. Also as well, because it's an oil, both this and the Skinny Tan. Actually as well, the By Terry Tan does have a really nourishing, hydrating ingredients in there as well. You're looking after your skin and keeping it moisturised, and it just feels very looked after, especially if you're in the sun all day. But yeah, starting off with a bang with how to get golden glowing skin. So yeah, that is what I have been doing this morning, and just such an honour to work with Skinny Tan over on Instagram. Having a matcha, I have been really loving and seeing such a difference in my mood and my energy since having a matcha in the morning instead of coffee. And then I actually do enjoy maybe a coffee later on in the day, but sometimes I actually don't fancy a coffee, which is quite nice as well. So that's another change in my little world. I also wanted to say, if you didn't see it already, that I did also get the all clear on my cancer. Maybe it's something that I maybe do a sit down talk with you, but yes, last week I apologise. I didn't actually film that much. I just think I was really enjoying being present with my friends and family. My mum and my nan were down on Thursday and Friday, and then I saw my siblings over the weekend, and it was just so lovely, and I think I needed that little break. So I took some time off, and obviously, of course, like I said, I had quite a few doctor appointments with cancer and endocrinology, which I'll go into maybe later on as well. But yeah, I just wanted to say I got the all clear from my cancer for the 7th year now, which is just amazing. So we're starting this week off just feeling very positive, very happy, and just very grateful I'm still healthy and well. But anyway, let's go get ready, because I am about to help Holly do some content for a brand, and then we'll come back because I have a really exciting delivery from Reiss and from Dissh, two of my favorite brands, and I really want to get into it with you because I think you're going to love the pieces. Okay, I am back from shooting with Holly, so I thought I would do a little bit of an unboxing because I have some really lovely pieces from Reiss and Dissh. And as you may know, I am a big fan of Dissh. It's a really incredible Australian brand, and it's a brand that if you are and ahhing when it comes to ordering pieces from overseas, of course Australia, then it is definitely a brand I would really recommend. I think the quality is impeccable, and I just love every piece that arrives. So I am actually wearing one of the pieces now, which is a skirt, because I quickly went and shot it with Holly. So I'll leave a picture of me wearing it now, but also as well, I will show it to you when I get up and try on the other pieces. So I'm going to start off with Dissh. So I picked up, if you remember already, I have a really gorgeous high neck Dissh waistcoat, which I absolutely adore. I'll leave a picture of me in it now. And I love it so much that I thought I can't go wrong with picking it up in black. And black is a key colour in my wardrobe, seasonal, summer, winter. It's just how I feel very classic in it, and I do love black in summer. I just think it looks very classic, very chic, and I really liked the fit of the white one on me, so I picked it up in black as well because I thought this would be really lovely with a white skirt, a black silk skirt, obviously jeans, and a little pair of black shorts. I just thought I can't go wrong, and it's just such a key staple piece to have in my wardrobe. Like I said, it's a really nice high neck, which I think is really elegant, and I love at the back it has the tie around, so it's really flattering and you can cinch your waist in. Also as well, I do stick to my normal sizing, so I go for a UK 6 and I am 5'4", just for reference. I then picked up a very exciting little dress, because this dress has been on my mind and been living rent-free in my brain for the entirety of summer. Not that we really had one, but it's a play on of the poofy cloud skirt trend that's going on, and it's just divine. I think this is so cute. It's this really gorgeous black cinched in top, and I got it in a size 6, and then it has this really lovely like stone minky coloured poofy skirt, and I just love it. I can obviously see it wearing on its own, but also with like an oversized black blazer I thought would look really nice with some heels. And then again, I have seen people like utilize the skirt and wear like an oversized black t-shirt over the top. I thought that looked quite nice. So yeah, really excited to have this in my wardrobe, and hopefully I'll have a little holiday, or the summer in the UK will just be a continuous heat wave, so I can wear this a lot. But I just thought it was just very sweet. Obviously I can dress this up with little heels, but also as well with like some dad sandals would look really cool as well. And I can see this also being really nice in autumn with some boots and the leather jacket. I feel like that would look quite cool as well. So going on to Reiss really kindly reached out to see if I wanted to pick up some pieces, so I did, and I have an array of different things which I'm just so excited to try on and just have a go. I feel like I need to find I feel like you have to find your own style within the brand. So I feel like I'm quite new to it, so I'm kind of like I'm discovering what suits me and what's my style within the brand. The first thing I picked up, which I'll confess I've already worn because I was very excited for this piece, and it's a very gorgeous sports leisure sweatshirt, and it's kind of in this style of kind of like a rugby shirt. Really beautiful. I love the material. It's so soft, it's so gorgeous, and I really like the details of the thick ribbed collar, but also as well it has a really nice detailing on the wrists with this like long line ribbed detail. It's like quite cinched in, so it's quite elegant. I got it in a size up, so I went for a size small, and I'd say that's the perfect size for me. A little bit oversized but not too drowning. Really lovely material. I can see myself, obviously I've been wearing it to the gym when I go off to Pilates, but also as well for traveling I feel like it'd be really lovely. And it's such a lovely lightweight material. It's like the perfect summer sweater. It's not too thick and cottony and heavy. It's just really lightweight. Also as well, really nice to have over your shoulders like this. It's just the perfect summer jumper. It's so beautiful. I cannot believe how beautiful it is. They do have matching tracksuit bottoms to go with it, and also as well this does come in chocolate brown, which I think I may have to invest into for autumn. I don't want to think about autumn already, but it is beautiful. So as you saw in my previous video, I picked up the Reiss cotton linen shorts, which I am just obsessed with. I absolutely adore them. I feel like the fit, the colour, the quality, the material for summer is just perfection. So I did see that they actually have them in the trouser version as well, which I thought you just cannot go wrong. If you like the material and the shape in a short, I know for sure that I will love them in the long. Really lovely. I got them in my normal size, I believe. I think they had petite. Oh, I got them in a regular 4. So I would recommend actually sizing down. I feel like some of the Reiss pieces do come up quite big, so I picked them up in a size 4 in a regular fit, so hopefully the length will be quite nice. I'll try them on later. But yeah, they're just this really lovely material. I actually prefer this to just a linen because I feel like I'm going to get so much wear out of them within the spring and autumn seasons, so they're a bit more wearable, and also as well these would be really nice to be styled for workwear and also as well on holiday and traveling. They're this really lovely kind of cotton with a touch of linen material, and I just think these are the perfect white summer workwear trousers. So to go with the white trousers, I picked up 2 t-shirts which I had in mind. The first one I just love. I love a backless top. There's something about a backless top that just really gives it to me, and I saw this really lovely like cool toned beige backless top, which I just thought was absolutely stunning. It has the backless like kind of like tie details, so it's super adjustable, and then it has a bit more secure button up at the bottom as well. I just thought it was very sweet. Really like the straight neckline as well, and I just thought this with the white trousers or the white shorts would look really lovely. It's in this really lovely kind of like, I don't even know what this material is. It's really pretty though, but just a really lovely light summer cotton again. I then picked up a basic because I really love these, and I feel like these will work really hard in my entire seasonal wardrobe, and it's the Reiss. They're kind of like their smart vests. I don't know what they're called actually. They're called, this is the Riley silk front vest, and I got it in an extra small, and I saw this and I wanted to try one on first and then wanted to invest into the other one. So they do have them in black, navy, feel like another color as well, but I can't put my finger on it. But I picked the white one up because I actually don't have that many white vest tops. She says wearing a white vest top, but I really liked the idea that it was silky. I just feel like it gave a bit more formality to it, and it meant that I could dress it up, dress it down, make an outfit feel just a little bit more elevated. It just looks a little bit more smarter, and yeah, I just really love the details. It's got like a really lovely brown stitch going around the edges, and yeah, it's got a really nice cotton material back, so I feel like it's a bit more breathable. But I just really love these, and I feel like these would just work really well in my wardrobe and just a really good staple instead of having like tight ribbed vest tops. I also picked up a white shirt that I was wearing earlier. Again, I'm just not a patient person, and I knew I loved the pieces, and it just shows you that I'm just obsessed with the quality and everything, because that is the most perfect shirt. I got it in an extra small, and I would say it's a really good size. They do have it in a baby blue that I have my eye on as well. I just feel like you just cannot go wrong with just like a classic white crisp cotton shirt, and I just absolutely adore the fit of it. I actually think I got it in a size 4, so I take the size extra small 6 back. I got it in a size 4, and I'd say it's a really good size. They do come up a little bit oversized, so I would say I'd recommend going down. I then picked up a pair of jeans, which I think may be a little bit wide for me, but I absolutely love the colour. I'm not a massive denim girl, so I really take my time when it comes to investing into a pair of jeans, but I have heard everyone rave about the Reiss jeans, so I really wanted to give these a go. These are the Crete wide leg jean in mid blue, and I picked these up in a 25 petite. I wanted to get a pair of like flared jeans which felt a bit more casual and just hit the floor, because I love my And Other Stories crop jeans, but I struggle to style them with a lot of shoes. So I picked up these, and I really like the stretch it has on them, so I'm going to give these a go. But like I said, I think they might be a little bit big for me, so I should have probably gone for a waist 24. I'll leave all the details down below, but I just really loved the colour of these. I felt like these were really classic blue. I feel like that was really beautiful, and sadly, as we are slowly making our way towards autumn, I just felt like jeans were an essential to have, sadly, in my wardrobe. So yeah, those are the pieces I've picked up. So let's try these on and see what they are like for fit. Excuse the lighting, it's just going to be very wishy-washy because all of a sudden it literally looks like it's about to chuck it down. But apparently we are going to be blessed with some glorious sunshine over the weekend, so I'm not complaining too much. And it is still nice and warm. So let's start off with the Dissh pieces, because I just think these are so gorgeous. So the first one is this skirt, and I feel like it's a really lovely, kind of like a linen cotton blend, and that's my favourite style of linen, because I feel like it's just a little bit easier to wear and it's a little bit more wearable for different occasions. So I picked up this really gorgeous layered floaty skirt. It's so beautiful, and I just am so obsessed with how much fabric is on this skirt. It just gives this really gorgeous structure, and it just looks super classic. I absolutely love it. What I love about it as well, the detailing around the waist, but also as well it's got a cinched in back, so it's really comfortable as well. It's not too tight, and as you can see, I've just paired it with my And Other Stories ribbed vest top, which I think is just a classic easy outfit just to put together. Again, you can dress this up and dress this down, so you could wear this with heels and a little bag, but today I actually paired it with my YSL bag and my Salon sandals, just for kind of like a casual everyday look, and I loved that. Just feel like it's a really good elevated basic outfit to have in your wardrobe. I just love the skirt on this. I just think it's so beautiful, and it just feels very, very pretty, so I'm a big fan of this. I also can see myself wearing this with the Dissh black waistcoat, which I think I'm going to try it on now. So this is the skirt with the Dissh waistcoat on, and this is what I had in mind when I picked out both the pieces, and it is so beautiful. I absolutely love it. Obviously I said I've already got this in white, so I knew I would love it, but I love this outfit. I just think it looks so pretty, and you can definitely obviously dress this up with some heels or just classic black sandals and a black bag, and I feel like this is super chic for any occasion. I love this waistcoat. I feel like it's so beautiful, and you can really, again, dress this up and dress this down. It has the really nice cinched in back as well, so you can tie it up, and I just feel like that's a really pretty detail, very sweet. You can definitely wear this with a pair of black trousers or some black shorts. I just feel like it's a really good piece to have in your wardrobe, and I just really love how the waist really cinches you in, but with this style it just kind of gives you that hourglass figure, and I just think it's so beautiful. Well, isn't this the cutest little dress? I literally feel like Thumbelina in this dress. It is so precious. I really want to dress this up with, do you know what I really want to invest into? Kind of like the end of summer going into autumn, I think I want to invest into another Frankie Shop blazer in black, because I feel like I haven't got a good black blazer, and I adore my Frankie blazer, so I think I'm going to make the purchase, because I feel like this with an oversized blazer and some little mule kitten heels would look so chic. Obviously as well on holiday would look really lovely with some sandals. It's just the cutest little dress. I love how cinched in it is. I got it in an extra small, a size 6, and I'd say it's a really good size. I feel very comfortable. I don't feel like I need to put a bra on or anything like that. I feel like it's just such a good holiday dress. You know, you want one of those like dresses where you just literally chuck it on, hair up, you've just come out of the shower, all moisturized, and you just don't even have to think about your outfit. I feel like this is one of those dresses, and again, you can wear this during the day. It's a really lovely kind of like summer city dress as well, really comfortable. I just love the elevation of the poofy skirt detail. I feel like it's so chic, and I just love it's in this really nice like stone color as well. I feel like that's really pretty, and like I said, you can definitely like chuck on a little black top over the top paired with some trainers. I feel like that would look really cool as well. But yeah, I would say keep to your size, or maybe even go down a size. Don't go up a size in this. You want this to be quite fitted. But other than that, I love it. I absolutely love it. I feel so cute in this. I just need an occasion to wear it now. But yeah, I love how fitted this is around the body. Okay, so let's try on some Reiss pieces now. I've just put this very minimal but very chic outfit together, and I can see this being styled so lovely and just very cool with some really lovely warm tone accessories. Little brown bag and some brown sandals would look so chic with my Taylor Morris aviator glasses. Love the trousers. I would actually say I probably should have gone for a petite size. Sorry if you can hear all the airplanes. I should have probably gone for a petite size. They just hit the floor, and they're not too like dragging on the floor, like too long, but I would say that I probably should have gone down to a petite. But I feel like me just tweaking them a little bit or going to take them to be tailored just a smidge, they would be perfect. I love the fit of them. They are super comfortable, really lovely and relaxed, but still have that really lovely tailored feel to them. And then I've styled it with the satin top, which I do love, but I actually think I'm gonna go up a size, just because if you can see here, it's a little bit too tight around the arms. The armholes are quite small, and I think that annoys me quite a lot, so I feel like I want to go up a size. I feel like I'm going to go into town and try it on. Other than that though, love this look. I love how comfortable this blouse is, and as you can see, I hope you understand what I mean, it just, this silk material just really elevates it and just looks a bit more put together. And I feel like with this look I can take this from day to night a lot easier than if it was a ribbed vest top. Love the material. I feel like it looks really classic and very classy, very elegant. I love the material of this vest. I just think it's really nice. Right, I haven't done the back of this up very well because I've done this quite quickly, but bear with. It is so gorgeous though. You can kind of get the gist of it, but I just love this top. This is just like such a good holiday outfit. It's so chic. I got this in a size 4. Maybe could have gone down a size 6 to be a bit longer, but actually I do quite like that because it's short. You can tuck it in if you fancy, but I just love the back. I feel like that's so chic, really elegant. This would actually also be a really lovely summer in the city evening look as well. So comfortable. You have a little jacket on over the top. It would also be really nice with some shorts. Just really comfortable, really easy to pack. And I just feel like this top works for everybody because it's adjustable. You don't have to wear a bra with it, but if you've got big boobs or small boobs, that's fine because you can just tie it as how tight or how loose that you'd want it. And then it's got some buttons at the back as well. But other than that, yeah, I just think this is a really lovely little strappy top, Really like the square neckline as well. I feel like that's very elegant. And yeah, I really like this. I feel like it's really pretty. Unfortunately, the jeans are a little big for me, and kind of like, I can't even show you. I feel like it just doesn't look right. So what I'm gonna have to do is return them, and maybe I will show you them on in a smaller size, but I might swap them for something else. But the last piece I wanted to show you was the jumper, because this is just, I think, maybe the favorite piece of my haul, because I feel like I'm just gonna get so much wear out of it. I just love the details of it. Just chucked it on with the white Reiss shorts. This is such a lovely little travel outfit with a little vest underneath. I am actually going to Margate next week, and I feel like this is a really cute, like, UK beach seaside kind of look for the morning when we go for breakfast and coffee and just roaming around. It's just a really comfy outfit, or when we are traveling down there, just like really easy and cozy. I love it. But again, like I said, I've been actually wearing it to the gym and going for my walks, and I feel like it's so chic. I really want to get it in the brown. And again, like I said, it's just got like really nice wrist and collar details. You can see it a bit more easily when I have it on, but I just feel like that looks very chic and very elegant. The material is just so soft, and what I do love about this material, it doesn't crease. Some jumpers I get so picky with when things are like over creased. You can tell I'm a very kind of like uptight neat freak, but this doesn't crease, which I love, and I feel like it's a bit more easier to just chuck around and everything like that. But yeah, really love this. Love the details. I like these slits here. I really like the polo neck vibe here. Perfection. I feel like this is definitely my favorite piece of the haul, and like I said, I got it in a size up, so I went for a size small. But everything will be linked down below as well as the sizing, and if I needed to go up or down a size. So it should all be there. If it's not, just nudge me and I'll let you know. But yeah, these are the lovely pieces that I picked up from Reiss and Dissh. So yeah, thank you very much for Reiss and Dissh for very kindly gifting me from them. I am a loyal paying customer, but they very kindly got in touch for me to be gifted some of the pieces. So very happy, and a very pinch me moment. The loveliest morning delivery from Clarins. How cute is this? Good morning, guys. I just had the loveliest delivery from Clarins in honor of their new double serum, which I didn't know that they were reformulating. This is really exciting. Firstly, look at how beautiful these flowers are. They are so autumnal and gorgeous. They are beautiful. They are designed in honor of the new double serum in the colors. It's just given this beautiful autumnal vibe, and they are just absolutely stunning. I feel like a countryside woman having her flowers delivered and reading the newspaper. Also, the delivery guy was a sight for sore eyes. He was beautiful. Anyway, I just got distracted. So Clarins double serum, if you know it already and are a big fan, it's been reinvented. This is something that my mum and I do really enjoy. We also really like that they have the eye cream as well. It's just, for me, Clarins is just such a hero product, and a company that has kind of gone through my generations. And I've grown up watching my mum use Clarins, so I always have such a kind of special place for Clarins in my heart when it comes to skincare, makeup, SPF. It's just the best. And yes, so like I said, they have reinvented the double serum. This is actually their 9th generation of this double serum, which is incredible. So they have reintroduced it, reformulated it with 5 new pure active molecules and new ingredients, organic giant Provencal reed extracts to help neutralize 100% of anti-aging effects linked to lifestyle. New double serum pushes the boundaries of age-defying innovation and reinvents itself, the new generation with augmented power. Very excited. So yeah, like I said, it's been one of their iconic superhero products and they've reinvented it just to make it that little bit better. So thank you very much for Clarence for very kindly sending that over. I'm off to a Pilates class now, wearing my Reiss jumper, my Sweaty Betty kind of tie over leggings and Sweaty Betty top. But yeah, what a lovely start to the morning. Hello guys, I'm just getting myself ready to head out to the door. I have the rest of the day out in Central. I have a really lovely meeting, a lunch meeting with my friend Mary, who works for brands such as Narciso Rodriguez, which is my current favourite fragrance at the moment. This is the Musk Nude and it is divine. I really like to pair it with Vanilla Skin by Fleur. I'll leave both down below. They are both just sensational, and she also looks after Clé de Peau. And then I'm getting my hair done. Hi honey, I'm vlogging, my neighbour's coming. I'm just asking, you can ask. I don't know if to go for this cream skirt. Hello, does this look cute or do I go black? Amelia's asking about skirt choices and I've come for shoe help. No, the cream. The cream. Stunning, okay. Going for the cream. Now Holly's turn. This is the beauty of us being neighbours. So, I'm like, do I do Chanel sandals, Dior sandals, or my Orange? Can't decide. I do quite like that. The cream or cream this bag is a nice like touch with the top. Yeah. I just don't know if these sandals go with the vibe of the outfit. Like, it's not very like London. It's more bit of holiday. Yeah, so maybe the dad sandals and black Chanel bag. I need that bag because I'm going to work straight after, so I need stuff for work. I think the touch of the diamante on the Chanels go with the Pauline and the... Yeah, I think the black sandals, I think right? All black. Yeah, yeah. And the cream bag? Yeah. The cream and cream? Yeah. Okay, let's hope they don't rip my feet apart. You looked at the menu already? No, I haven't. I usually do. I do usually. You know you're a girl if you've already looked at the menu. Then you get there and you go, oh, I don't know what I want. I actually, confession, just had a square of chocolate because I was like, I'm going to collapse. Starved. And I'm like, there's nothing worse than being at a meeting. Hangry. And you're like, all you want to do is just eat and you can't even concentrate on what they're saying because you're just like looking at the waiter like, please come. Food. So I just needed a little sweet treat. Little summon. Yeah. We shall see you at lunch. Love it. It's perfect. I really like the tone of the blonde. Yeah. It's like pearly, like creamy. Yeah. We cooled it down a little bit. Yeah, no, I love it. It's perfect. Is it a beige? But it's not too ashy. Yeah, not too ashy that it looks like purple grey. Yeah. Yeah. We still want it to look bright, and that comes from a little bit of gold in it. Yeah. Stunning. Yay. Thank you. And I love the blend at the front. Yeah, just a bit of. Yeah. Thank you so much. Good morning, guys. It is Monday. I actually can't remember the last time I picked up the camera. I kind of took the weekend off, which was so lovely. I always want to film the weekend. However, I'm really trying to learn how to just enjoy the weekend and just have a bit of me time, and it was delightful. I actually think the last time I actually picked up the vlogging camera was when I got my hair cut. So as you can see, I have had a bit of a chop and I just love it. I've actually just freshly styled it with my GHGs for a reel. So if you want to check out how I've been styling a very short bob hair, then definitely go and check that out. It just feels so fresh. And I always get a little bit nervous when I go really, really short. However, I always just love it. It's just the best. We also went a little bit blonder, which I really love for the rest of the summer. It just feels very fresh, very glowy, and I'm just obsessed with it. So like I said, it is Monday and I have a couple of really lovely things going on today. Like I said, I've just filmed some content and now I'm heading down to the organic pharmacy for a bit of a consultation MOT, and I'm really excited to take you along with me. And I'm not too sure what it entails, but we're gonna go and find out together and then we can talk about it after. So yeah, let's head down to Sloane Square and go to the organic.
So, do you know much about the whole process?
No.
Okay. So we take a little case history of anything that's presenting, any symptoms, conditions that you might want to focus on.
Okay.
We go a little bit more into totality, so general health, just certain factors, lifestyle, routine, sleep, digestion. We get a totality of symptoms. It's non-interpretive. We don't interpret those, but we collect them. We use the symptoms to figure out how to provide an optimal well-being for you.
Yeah.
So if there's anything, certain imbalances occurring, any themes or patterns is what we want to focus on.
Yeah.
The actual software is a device, so it's going to be straps around your wrist and ankle.
Okay.
No other time I'll explain how that actually works.
Yeah.
But it's a bioenergetic feedback program.
Okay.
And it is about looking at different profiles that it will show. Vitamins, minerals, imbalances, food, hydration, adrenals.
Yeah.
And then just putting it all together within the case history and seeing what might be better for improvement, things that are doing really well anyway. It's nice to know. If you are already taking anything, we can talk about that, and there's certain recommendations sometimes that we give. We do health in terms of homeopathy supplements and herbal tinctures.
Okay.
But sometimes if certain things are flagging up, it's just being more aware of where you might be able to get it if you need it.
Yeah.
Any particular concerns for you?
I'm going to be interested in, I have a hormone imbalance.
Okay.
I had a test done with the doctor saying I've got low estrogen levels. Maybe that could be something we could look into.
We could. It's not a diagnostic,
No.
so our device is not something that we can label anything
Okay.
with.
Yeah.
It could be certain elements that it might bring up to showcase an area that, okay, that is things that's pulling you down,
Yeah.
and then we can focus on how to maybe increase that.
Yeah.
When did you notice this in terms of symptoms? Or?
Symptoms of I haven't had a period for a couple of years.
Okay.
So not too sure if something's just imbalanced.
And are you on any other medication, supplements or anything at the moment?
No, not currently. I kind of, with my job, I get quite a lot sent to me.
Okay.
I think I went a bit overboard with the supplements.
Right.
And I felt like my body was really inflamed. So the last couple of weeks I stripped it all back.
Okay.
Because I wasn't too sure what I needed or what was working for me. And I just felt so much better. But just because I think I was overdoing it, so it'd be interesting to see
where it would point down to. Have you ever heard of Agnus castus?
No.
So it's a herb.
Okay.
Chasteberry is very good to help regulate hormones, balance regular cycles.
Okay.
That's probably the first thing that I would think of to take or use or have a look into.
Okay.
So even without any results coming up, that's something that perhaps I would look into.
Okay.
And normally you can buy them in tinctures. If you have them in tinctures, you can see if it's in your complex or the hormone complex. But that is something that I would have more regular, like on a regular basis, because it can help increase the level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
And how are you in yourself in terms of lifestyle, routine, and how are other things like in terms of other ailments, hay fever, asthma, skin complaints, any flare-up, any allergens that you're aware of?
I have a gluten intolerance, which I've had for years. I do have quite a sensitive stomach, but I kind of like know what are the triggers. Because I've had it for such long, I'm like quite into that. Interesting, I guess, to see
what comes up. And so you're gluten free with everything?
Yeah.
And when were you diagnosed?
I kind of diagnosed myself, but it was 12 years ago.
Okay. And the sensitivity arises because of food?
I think so. It was definitely when I was younger.
Okay.
When I was like, I guess, had a bit more of like heightened hormones, and when I was a teenager, like periods and stress and things like that, that's when my IBS was the worst. Now also going back to kind of like a meat eating diet, also coming off the pill, my stomach is just...
It feels better?
Insane.
Okay.
I don't think I've bloated for, unless I know I've
Yes.
overindulged or drank alcohol,
Okay.
that's when like the normal bloating was.
Yes.
But when I was younger, I used to bloat every day.
Any accidents, injuries
No. What?
in your
I
time?
had a lower back injury.
Okay.
Like a slip disc.
Oh, when did that happen?
Last month. I had cancer 7 years ago.
Okay. Oh.
Sarcoma cancer.
The whole procedure, like, how was your
So,
response?
I was at university in my third year, and I had a lot of pain in my leg, like a lot of pain for like maybe 5 years, 4 years, where it was like a dead leg.
Okay.
So they did look at my back and was like, it's your back, it's something linked to your back. And then then that's when they did discover a slip disc.
Okay.
But it wasn't painful or anything like that. So we left it, and then finally someone scanned my leg after I begged millions of people, and then that's when they found a little cyst at the back of my kneecap.
Yeah.
So yeah, so then I was diagnosed in third year, and then I had to have radiotherapy for 6 weeks, and then they removed it.
Okay.
And then I've just kind of been on a 10-year checkup probation. Yeah.
And did it relieve after they removed the cyst? Okay.
Because where it was kind of like encapsulated in my nerves. Like my nerves were wrapped around it. So that's what was giving me like the dead leg. And then when that came, it just made it so much easier. But I think that's why I've got problems with my slip disc in the back now. Is because for years I would like put pressure on my left side to avoid the pain on my right. So I think that's why my body's
overcompensated.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's interesting, isn't it, how that all came about?
Yeah.
And in terms of immune responses, how do you find yourself catching things, colds, coughs, flus? I'm just going to apply the straps onto you now, and then set everything up, and then explain each part as it comes.
Are you all tied up?
Yes, tied up. Normal breathing, normal thinking. Just feel comfortable.
Okay.
Not to go on the phone when I do set things up. And I will be walking out of the room for that amount of time as well. So it's only about 4 to 5 minutes time. So we are using a software, Quantum QX. It's a bioenergetic feedback program. So we apply straps, which are made of carbon, sensitive picking up frequency waves onto wrists and ankles. So it's like a closed circuit. If you imagine protons, electrons all in our skin cells popping up and down, there's always some form of resistance, an emission, a movement, a frequency that it gives. Over 3,000 items, whether it was food, ingredients, metals, they were tested against the skin cell, and the data was stored in the software. So we look at how you calibrate. It's like a slight algorithm of what is showing back, and what friction it's showing, what resistances it's showing us. It will give us a list of the data, a list of the values, but we will only focus on the things that have been heightened for you. So in each element, we look at things that have come up, and again with diagnostics we're not able to label anything, but it just gives an indication. Okay, if that came up, is that a slight imbalance? Has that shown that there could be something that you can improve on, or does that match with anything else that might come? So it's interesting at times we can look at hydration, adrenal oxidation, which is very general, day to day. The variables can change and fluctuate. Other factors like food and maybe things that are inhaled, it might be slight sensitivities. It could be maybe having that in large portions might cause disagreeable effects. If the value is a certain type, then we think, okay, maybe you can focus on that to see if it causes any aggravation or inflammation. So in that way, some key elements that come through. We are able to look at lactose and sucrose digestion as well, so that's interesting. With organs and other factors, if it comes up and it matches your case, or it feels like there's something that we can help with, then we act upon that. If certain things do come up and it's slight like an anomaly, we put it to the side and see how we can make sense of that, of why it might appear. Maybe there's a susceptibility, family history, a background, those factors. We can't delve into something, so it's only what is shown. But it could be something as simple as eczema come up for a client, which might not have added to the case, but it's interesting that what it did bring up. So we will look into that each section at a time. But I'm going to proceed on to the test now. So I'm going to walk out the room and come back. And then all the results will be immediate.
Amazing.
Any questions? No. So I'm going to proceed on to the test, and I'll see you in a few moments. We look at precursors and the active substance. For vitamin A, we can look at beta-carotene, retinol, so it's all the derivatives. They're shown okay values.
Okay.
They tend to be, we hold a little bit more of it, it's fat soluble, so that tends to normally show okay. B vitamins, we break it down from B1 to B12. And again, that's showing good value. If anything, very slightly, B5 was slightly pulling down towards borderline, but not something that you would have to act on. Vitamin D at the moment is showing good.
Because usually vitamin D
yes,
is quite a hot topic that like people...
And I do tend to see a lot of imbalances with vitamin D in general. Like, I can see the vitamin D3 is fine, but the D2 conversion is slightly a little bit lower.
Yeah.
But then that is dependent on seasons.
Yeah.
It is something that we are generally low on in this country. Yeah. And if you are taking the right amount of vitamin D in terms of absorption, sometimes you need other core factors to absorb that nutrient, like calcium and magnesium. So at the moment they're showing good. So now we look at things like protein digestion, animal protein conversion. So it's just showing a slight resistance. It does not mean a sensitivity at this point. It's more of a breakdown.
Right.
How do you find when you eat that type of like a red meat or that type of molecule, how do you find the breakdown? Is it a little bit more energy used?
I think so, yeah. I think it's, I don't find too much. Maybe something that I haven't really tuned into.
Yeah. But it's just, again, just showing maybe slightly that if you have large portions, it might cause the sluggishness, the breakdown. But at this point, it would not be to avoid that.
No.
It's just showing how your body was responding, and the value is still mild. The sugars are shown okay, apart from lactose. So lactose is showing a sensitivity.
Yeah.
Is that something you're aware of?
Not massively. I don't eat a lot of it.
Yeah.
Only on occasions.
So the value of that would indicate for me to say, oh, be a little bit more mindful. So if it's not in your diet, that's really good, because I think I might have said at this point, try and minimize, or like be aware of it. General digestion, oh, that's interesting. When we look at that, the stomach tract, so we look up to the colon, bowel flora is showing a little bit more imbalance in terms of bowel flora, which is good and bad bacteria. Oh, but you were not well last week.
No.
Okay, so that could be a slight impact. Because everything is showing good vitality, this is a little bit out of sync. Like if I look at that value, I'll be like, oh, that's not very good.
No.
So it could be that it's just the cultures need to be grown again in the body. So just focus on having good bacteria food or probiotics. Sometimes that's easier to do as well, because it's the amount of billions of bacteria that body might need. A probiotic I would recommend to try and keep the balance up, try and keep good cultures in, and then see how we go, and see if it helps to minimize any symptoms as well. So it could be just focusing on that. So maybe like a month to 3 months.
Amazing.
We'll look at minerals now. So very slightly. So minerals, I do tend to see people a little bit imbalanced, more than vitamins. So it's calcium, potassium, magnesium, iron, zinc and selenium are quite slight. So if I was to look at that, that would just give me a slight hint that, okay, maybe a little bit more focus on mineral-rich foods. So maybe like a little bit more like leafy vegetables or dark green leaves or super green foods, or calcium, magnesium are normally needed together for absorption. So you could be having a little bit more of one and less of the other. But maybe a calcium, magnesium is sometimes also a very good one to see if it helps with sleep. So I know you've tried magnesium before, but we've got like a calcium, magnesium oil in general. It's a good to have a 2-to-1 ratio. And that's very good for the nervous system, sleep, bones. It could be like for injuries and then rebuilding. Sometimes again that's quite hard to keep on having. So like, you know, like a phytonutrient which just have spirulina, chlorella, all of those.
I had spirulina today.
So it's something maybe just to keep on going, because it's not reflecting that you're low in that, but maybe there's a pull towards it that it could get going. It's interesting, sometimes we can look into like viral and bacterial and fungal. So sometimes when there's any active strains, like sometimes candida or thrush, those type, that's all shown okay. In bacteria, it has said like miscellaneous food poisoning, slightly highlighted. The only thing that maybe is contributed with food that looks a little bit not as active, so there's spoiled chicken. So
and that's what I had last week.
Is that what you had? Okay. So it could be an inkling there, maybe.
This is really good to know. So it's like I need to take magnesium, probiotics. Like I don't have to
just
take
take
so
the whole
many.
range.
Yeah.
And just focus on that for like a month or two and see if it shifts. The main thing is for you to feel that there's a slight shift.
Yeah.
Some people do feel very well on it. They like to continue because sometimes they can't take it from food and diet.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need a little course, and then when you need to bounce back, maybe you need to go back into it. What do I need and what do I don't need, especially when you're focusing on your health.
Yeah.
Let's go into foods. So sometimes there might be foods that you haven't even had for a while, or so we can see how we can interpret this. So basically, I'm going to go from first values. So out of all the food groups, it's come up with a list. So we're going to go from high down to low. Now your highs is not even that high for me to say, oh, try and take that out. But maybe it's the ones that you can be mindful of. So the first one, and good foods come up as well. So the first one is grapefruit. So do you have that often?
No, I don't.
Okay. So maybe not to have that, and if you haven't had it and it's still causing. So you've got green pepper, you've got cheese come up, which could be more to do with the lactose. Bakers and brewers yeast, so things that rise. So breads and pastries and honey.
Avoid honey.
Not avoid, just see in the diet if it's something that causes anything. Casein has come up, which is part of a whey product, again to do with more lactose based. So definitely something there going on. Egg white.
Oh no.
You have that
I have eggs all the time.
So maybe it's just having a bit more sparingly then, instead of every day. Or see, do you respond to it? Does it affect you? Or maybe you're having too much of one particular thing. Curry powder. Another drink that's come up is red wine.
Oh no.
Is that what you do have? Oh, out of all of them.
My mum and dad are going to hate me.
Flaxseed sesame. So the seeds have come up a little bit as well. Is it hard to digest?
Just started taking it because someone recommended that they were high in estrogen. So I've only started taking tahini and flaxseed.
Sesame, olive oil and flaxseed.
in this week. Interesting.
Okay, that's interesting. So, but are you having disagreeable effects?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, it's not something that I would avoid or keep out. Just keep an eye on it. Because there's something on the list. Other things that are coming up like vinegar, wheat,
olive oil. Interesting.
Paprika as well. So paprika, there's something about peppers there, isn't it? But it can be like inflammatory as well. So rice has come up as well.
I avoid rice as much as possible. I did lingo and every time I had rice my glucose levels spiked up.
Yes, curry powder, paprika. And maybe spices a little bit lower down like cinnamon, coriander, ginger. That's okay, but just seems to be in the spice family.
But these are the ones to just
to keep an eye out. You're already aware of some. See if you do have that particular food. Maybe put it on a list somewhere to think, oh, why am I feeling like that? Is there anything on this list? But not so heavy on it.
No.
If it was, I would be like, okay, top 3 out. But maybe the lactose a little bit more. Because it's something. Although it might be easier for you because you're not having it as often. So that's good.
Well, that was very interesting. I just got back from the organic pharmacy consultation. That was so interesting. I will leave it down below if you are kind of wanting to find out a little bit more about you, because for me, I have been taking so many supplements and I don't know if I need them or they work for me. Also as well, like healthy foods, there's some things that I could be intolerant to, or things that I'm struggling to digest or having too much of, or just my body is not agreeing with. And I've come away with kind of like the results of everything, and it was just so interesting to kind of come back and see that what was actually really missing from my diet. So for instance, for me personally, not you, for me, I was missing the combination of magnesium and calcium together, not magnesium on its own. Apparently I need the calcium to help me digest it. If you are actually looking for a magnesium, I'll leave it down below as well. So I need to get that. I also need to start probiotics and agonist castas, which is really good for hormone imbalance. The food intolerance sensitivities. Now these are sensitivities. She's not saying I need to cut them out or that I need to be avoiding them. She's just saying kind of be a bit more aware when you eat them, how your body feels, how it reacts, and to just kind of go from there. So the ones that were the key ones which she flagged was grapefruit, which I don't really have anyway, but it's really interesting to know. Green peppers, which I kind of know from bloating in the past, that I do struggle with green peppers. Cheese, lactose. That's lactose and dairy is things that I don't really eat anyway, but I have here and there when it's like a social occasion. Baker's, brewer's yeast. I know I'm gluten intolerant, and that kind of just like shows that I am. Honey, which is really interesting. Rice, kind of knew about that when I did the lingo. My glucose spiked ridiculously. Sadly, egg whites. Egg whites. So what I'm going to do is just test it out. Do 1 day without egg whites, 1 day with. Kind of like swap eggs for something else. Curry powders and paprika, wheat, olive oil, flax seeds, sesame, and red wine. I apologise, mother and father. Clearly I'm not your daughter because I'm intolerant to red wine. But they're not she's not saying to cut it out, she's just saying to just reduce it, and obviously I don't take it on a daily basis, but it's just interesting to know. And she picked up that I had food poisoning last week, which I did. I had some chicken and it was spoiled for sure because I was not well, so that was really interesting. It is hot. I'm just about to head out the door actually. I have changed white dresses because I really didn't know what I wanted to wear this evening. It's gonna be 30 degrees, so I'm just keeping to white attire. So I've popped this on with some sandals and my Salon bag. But yeah, I'm off to Los Mochis, which is really exciting. One of my favourite restaurants. They've just opened a new restaurant in Liverpool Street and they have very kindly invited me along. So I'm taking my girls. But yeah, I will leave everything with the organic pharmacy down below so you can kind of check it out. The consultations are for the public, so you're more than welcome to book that in. And yeah, I will leave the products that she recommended me if it's something that you think that you might be missing in your diet. But yeah, it's just kind of been a bit more in tune with your body, which is really exciting to experience. I'm really enjoying like exploring what is good for me and my body. It's really refreshing to know that I only need a couple of supplements, so I don't have to overboard it. And what I found really interesting as well, when she said about the supplements, she said maybe take them for 3 months, let it rest, see how you are, and then kind of do it again. You don't have to do it forever. So yeah, that was really interesting as well. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling because I believe there is a lot of rambling in this vlog already. So let's go and eat.